Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's UB Switch here, back with another review. Today we're doing a review of the AJ1 Hyper Royal. I got these from Ogtony. I'm gonna link them in the description below. I think he's a great seller. You guys should check him out for sure. But without further ado, let's get into the review. So this is the Nike AJ1 box that it comes in, the classic red and black box. I'm gonna give you guys a look of all sides as usual. So that's the side. That's the other side. Right there. Nike logo. All the boxes from all these sellers, they come pretty legit, as you can see, with the tag, barcode, size, everything. Right there. Bottom of the box, they even got like that Nike sticker right there. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. So before we get into this, I want to say I wore these a couple of times, and yeah, so they're gonna be a little bit dirty from the bottom. But yeah, let's get into the review. So opening the box, these came with the blue laces. Packet feels good. Don't feel cheap at all. I didn't wear these yet. I tore up the wrapping paper a bit. It came good, you know. I tore it up, so don't mind that. I'm gonna pull it out of the box. Oh yeah, by the way, these also come with the StockX tag, and the StockX sticker, stuff like that. He sent me some weird stuff, honestly. He sent me like this Chinese stuff right here. I don't know what it says. It's all in Chinese, but there's a Nike logo on the top. Don't know what that means, but yeah. Nike logo on the box right there as usual. Let me put these on the box and give you guys a side look, a front look, and a back look. So you can see right there. Give you guys a front look of the shoe. Right there. Side look. And on the back side. Alright. Now let's get into the key details of this shoe right here. So when you're buying Air Jordan 1 reps, there's a couple of things to look for. Number 1 is the shape. Number 2 is the swoosh. Number 3 is the stitching. Number 4 is the leather quality, depending on the colorway. Number 5 is the sole, the midsole, and the hourglass, and eyelets, laces, tongue, and yeah, there's a lot of things. So let's get straight into it. So to start, let's get into the quality of this leather right here. As you can see, it's some good quality right there. As I press down on it, you can see how good quality leather they used right there. Right there. On the side panel of the shoe, some good leather quality right there. So I give that a 10 out of 10 for the quality of the shoe. One thing I do want to mention is, on this specific shoe right here, if you get a rep, I don't know if this happens on the retail pair also, but if you start rubbing your finger on this blue type of material right here, you get sort of like this white stuff that comes off on your thumb. You can't see it, but I don't know if you can see that. You guys see that? You get like this weird white stuff that comes off. It's like this powder type of stuff that comes off on that. So that's one thing I noticed on these pair of shoes right there. So that's regarding the quality right there. Number 2, I wanted to get into the swoosh. So when you do QCs of your reps, pay attention to these key details. The swoosh is very important. Like I mentioned in all my videos, on the Air Jordan 1 retail pair, the pointy part of the swoosh is supposed to point at this eyelet right here. So you can see how the point is going towards this eyelet, and that's correct right there. It's not positioned too low, not too high, not too thick, nothing like that. Perfect swoosh on both pairs right there, on both sides right there. You can see even on the inside of the shoe, you know, nothing wrong right there. So the swooshes were perfect. Another thing I wanted to mention was the stitching of the shoe. So you can see the overall stitching is clean. Around the toe box right there, clean stitch. Checks out good. You can see the stitching right there is on point, just like the retail pair. Very good. And it's perfect on both sides. So stitching was 10 out of 10. Great job on that. Another thing I wanted to get into was the Air Jordan wing logo right there. So you could see how they got it on point, you know? No wonky font, nothing like that. Everything is perfect on both sides. Show you guys the other Air Jordan wing logo right there. So that's the other wing logo right there. And yeah, so another thing, let's get into the hourglass shape of the shoe. So when I first got it, the shoe looked more like the right side. This left side got more of like an indented shape, I think, by me wearing it constantly. But yeah, that's the hourglass shape. The hourglass shape was pretty good on this shoe. I like it. It was decent. And it got more of hourglass shape on this side. They say it goes away when you wear it, but I guess mine became more of like hourglass shape as I wore it, so that's pretty dope. Yeah, so pay attention to the stitching of this box around here. Look at the stitching cut right here and see if it's symmetrical, and it is. Another thing I wanted to get into was the toe box. The toe box right here. Right there. It's not too, it's perfect. Like it's crazy how on point it is now. I'm gonna do a comparison with my pine yellow ones that I have right there that I got off the sneakers app. And when you put them side by side, man, you can't even tell the difference. Like the shape is on point. It's incredible how they got the whole shape of the shoe, you know, on point. It's crazy. They pretty much mastered these ones. It's very, very rare to see a bad version of Air Jordan 1 reps, you know. So yeah, those are the couple of things I wanted to get into. Yeah, one of the last things, the tongue. Now, my issue with the tongue is it's not as padded as it should be. I feel like on the retail pair, they're a lot more padded than the reps. These are pretty thin, you know. If you ever have a pair of retail Air Jordan 1s, the tongue is pretty much a lot more thicker, and it kind of hugs your foot. You could feel it, but it's a little bit thinner. It's not bad. I give it a 7 out of 10, just because the puffiness is not all the way there. But other than that, man, it's a great shoe. I love the colorway. It's such a unique colorway. There's a lot of great fits you can pull off with this shoe, man. But yeah, I'm gonna link him in the description below. I'm gonna give you guys a quick on feet too. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. Peace out.
Show my nuts, spilling Patron out my cup, she can't get enough. Buffing me down as I puff on the finest kush. They say I be doing too much, I just do my stuff. Yeah, I just do my stuff. Hustle, blue laces, shell cases. We catch bodies, we don't leave no traces. Big faces, suitcases. If you ain't no hoe, we getting paid, bitch. Blue laces.